We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Matt Prater, been around a long time, will get us started here. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. A return now from the 4. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. First and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Again, it's Benson. And this will be a Cardinals first down as he gets this one up past the 30.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Here's a 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, it's Benson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll go again with Benson. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Slot man in motion left. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And the Commanders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. First carry for the versatile Austin Eckler. He'll bring this up to the 22. Kaiser White able to make the tackle. 2nd down and 8.
At the 22-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Eckler. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. 2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. A huge play just before the half. 33 yards.
If you want to score points at high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
He's got it at the 3. And the Commanders have got a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 4-yard line. That's good for 11 and a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Ready.
A 2nd effort, and he is in. Brian Robinson, touchdown Commanders.
You know, he spend so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touched back, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them.
Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by the former Wolverine, the rookie from Michigan. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up, just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Murray. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Murray now on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Benson. And he's going to have a Cardinals 1st down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Murray will throw. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On 2nd down, Murray. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now give up the middle, it's Benson. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop. Slot man in motion right. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. That's taken in. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on fourth down. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. A little closer. Here's second and goal. They'll run with Benson. And this time he's in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready.
The drive starts with a carry by Eckler. And he'll have a Commander's first down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate. And that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On first and 10, here's Daniels. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
These wide outside the number throws. This is where a quarterback really gets to show off his arm strength and arm talent. This puts a ton of pressure on the defense because now they say, all right, we have to defend every single blade of grass.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now, second and 4.
Here we go, here we go.
Robinson. And the Commanders have a first and goal forthcoming. He takes this down to the 5-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Ready up.
Now, first and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up second and goal.
Let's go.
The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. They'll look to run with Eckler. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
A lot riding on this play. Tie game, final minute, third down. And he can only salvage a couple there, down to the 3, and now it's fourth and goal. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. No movement from the kicking team to break this tie. They're going to go for it on fourth and goal. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. So a big spot for Austin Seibert. This a potential game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
To return is Greg Dortch. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And this is going to be a touchdown. What a finish. They win it on the final play. So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.